Hi, it's Matt from Matt's Custom Creations. Haven't been here in a while, so I appreciate y'all's patience. Been working on some other projects that are a little bit more ambitious, and hopefully they're going to be worth the wait. Anyhow, this is an unboxing of a Hot Wheels Lego-based mega building set. And Hot Wheels has finally done what I've dreamed of since I was a kid, and it's just been a no-brainer to me. Why Hot Wheels didn't do this before? I've got here a classic model. This is the twin mill, which I believe came out in '69, which was the second year of Hot Wheels, and it's become an iconic model for them. And so I thought this would be a cool car to do an unboxing for. Looking at the box, you can see that it's showing on the top what the actual size is, and it's also showing that it's metallic paint, which is cool. Or metallic blocks, I guess. I'm looking forward to opening this and building it, and then of course, you know how I like to do. I'm going to modify it myself. But I've been a long-time Hot Wheels fan and long-time Lego fan, so the mega version of Lego, see how the fit and finish is, and see how it goes together, and get my commentary. So let's give her a go. I got these tiny little, I don't know what they are, stork scissors, parakeet scissors that I got from, I do costumes too, so that's what that's from. Anyway, there's Jungle Knuckles on display. Just gonna cut through here. Let's take a look at the box. Got all these other models. I'm interested in this one, the Roger Dodger. That was one of the first cars I got in the original run from around 1974. Plum with the flames. It's been through many different iterations, and it's a good model for them to choose. This is the Hot Wheels 40, which I think was their 40th anniversary car. Got a couple of bone shakers, different versions of that, and you've got a Plymouth Superbird, which is cool. Anyway, it also comes with this this driver character, so we're going to check him out. Alright, so inside, see the mega bag. Okay. This is also inside the box. Here's our instructions. On the first page, you can scan for instructions. I guess that's if you lose the book. Something I like about the way that Mattel is doing this is they actually light up and they highlight the studs where your piece is going to go. That kind of takes out any of the guesswork. It's got a lot more parts than I thought it would. Hot Wheels textile. All right. Looks like they've got a lot more kits planned, which is great. I'll have to freeze this and check it out and see which models these are. So here we go with bag, the first bag. They've already got the chassis loose. This is interesting. They already have the driver put together, even though they show instructions for how he goes together. And he looks, to me, he looks considerably smaller than a Lego guy. These wheels are a lot bigger than I thought they'd be, and it's cool. It feels actually rubbery. Looking at the quality of this, I know it's hard to do metallics, but this casting line is really kind of ugly. You wouldn't find that in Lego, I'll just tell you that. Not to that extent. As you've seen in, like, with gold pieces when I did my board track motorcycle, that you could see some imperfections in the gold, but doesn't look like very good quality control to me. But maybe that's the best they can do. I know it's hard to do these metallics. Here's the small parts. My son and I were joking on the box that it says no one from 0 to 3, but it's a 5+ wonder. So what happens to the 4-year-old? Poor kid. Okay, so these bags, they aren't marked 1, 2, 3, 4 like Hot Wheels typically are. They're just bags. So in the first few steps, I actually need to get the axle pieces. I need to get them out of this other bag. Now this is something I've never seen before, and I think it's super cool. And I'm excited about using this on my own builds, in that it's 3 across, and not 2 and not 4. So I like a lot of my work is odd number studs, especially if you like want to put a stripe down the middle, something like that. This is perfect. Here's this little bag. I'm going to open that up. And look, you can already see this is being set up. The chassis is 5 wide altogether and 3 across here. So they're using these kind of centering pieces to facilitate putting a 3-piece across there. I don't know if you can see this, but there's actually a little metal flake in these blue pieces. I apologize for this lighting. There is a little tiny bit of blue flake, not as much as I would have been led to believe based on the artwork on the box. Now this is a real interesting piece. Never seen anything like that. Wow. This is super cool. It's actually a 1x5. It's the elusive, oops. See, it's elusive. It's the legendary elusive 1x5. Yay, it's real, it exists. And here's a 3x dealie like that. Cool. I like it. I wish Lego would do more of that with odd stud length pieces. All right, we're getting set up for the rear view mirrors, the side view mirrors. Got a funky steering wheel with some patterning. This would have been cool if they somehow cast it that it was black or dark brown grips with like a chrome spokes. That would have been cool. Now that's interesting. They're essentially making the engine block yellow. Another funky piece. It's just a single deal. And they're going across the front. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, not a good look. Look at this. Look at that casting mark. That looks terrible. Come on, Mattel. I love you, but you got to bring up your game. We are on step 24, by the way. I apologize for any background noise. My son has some friends over, so you might be hearing a little bit of that. Well, looky here. Even the pros can goof. Those weren't supposed to go there. Those were supposed to go across here. Okay, now we got it sorted. All right, I'm going to put these wedge pieces on, which are cool. I wish I had a zillion of these. Okay, the back fenders. Oh, I was wrong. I need to eat my words. They do have the right ones. My bad, Mattel. Please forgive me. I have been buying Hot Wheels for 50 years, so I think you can forgive me. There. I had said earlier that it looks like they had some pieces were missing or some pieces weren't right, but I was wrong. So that's going to go back here. That's a funky piece. Never seen anything quite like this piece. It's pretty cool. I wish Lego made one. If anybody knows if they did, tell me. But I haven't seen it. Okay. Yeah. They're using a windshield piece basically, but colored to fit back here. Oh, this is custom even. It's got a little notch here to make it custom to this car. All right, here's the scoops. Here's the scoop on the scoops. You know I'm going to go crazy with these because I love building dragsters and cars with scoops. You got these little pieces. I guess it's sort of like the sub scoop. Now they could have used an opportunity to put red lights back here because I'm pretty sure the original build did, but I mean the original car model. I think it was designed by Ira Guildford, who designed a lot of the early Hot Wheels stuff, and I really like his designs. Okay, here's some valve covers. That's kind of cool. Let's see, which way are they doing them? Looks like they're doing them like this. And then they're building up the sides of the engine. Here's another cool kind of piece that I don't think there's a comparable thing that Lego has. It's covering up some of that poorly cast piece on the front. Mattel, I'd love to work for you, help you out. I met a woman at a party recently who works for Mattel, and I started asking her about Hot Wheels, and she was like, "Oh no, you're not one of them, are you?" Apparently she gets accosted by grown men accusing her of knowing when the new cars are coming out or where are the special ones, and she has no idea, but they don't believe her. They think it's a conspiracy. I'm going to put together the rest of the nose. This is kind of funky. It's not like anything I've seen from Lego. Trying to, wow. I don't see how a 5-year-old could have put that on. That was hard. So here's kind of the full nose assembly. And it's going to go on upside down right here. These are kind of cool. It's one of the side view mirrors. Now these are really interesting. These are the exhaust parts, and man, I could use 100 of these. So cool. Okay, there's one side. There's the other side. I dig those exhausts. Okay, time for the windshield. All right, actually, I'm going to see if dude can fit. He can. He's sort of flopping around in there. Okay. I'll put the roof on. Okay, so they painted on the stripe. They painted the stripe on the roof, and it's got the Hot Wheels logo. And here goes the 4 wheels. Now, here's an opportunity Mattel really missed out on, is to make this custom Redline wheels. I love the Redline era. That's what I always think about. And even when I got my own big boy cars, I had some muscle car era cars. On my 72 Pontiac Luxury Le Mans, I had custom, whoa, here's a goof. Got to put it in the right place. I had custom Redlines made, and man, it looks slick with that metallic light green paint on my Pontiac. And that's it. That's the car. So what do y'all think? You know, it's not bad. Has some neat features. You know, not everything's not quite to scale. Like, for example, the side view mirrors are kind of big, and I do like the scoops. I like the fact that it's kind of mildly metallic, but it looks more metallic and actually looks more blue on the box than it does in real life. These wheels roll really well, I think. The pros are, I like that it's the chassis is 5 across, the axles pieces are 3 across. I think that opens up a lot of possibilities, and I like the scale of these wheels, and I think they work pretty well with these type of fenders. Oops, the guy's asleep at the wheel. Overall, you know, I think it's pretty cool. I think they could take this far if they had the right designers, such as myself, working for them, somebody who knows these Hot Wheels cars, especially the classic ones, inside and out, and knows the mechanics of Lego or Lego style blocks. They could go far. Like, this is kind of a weird transition. I don't know if I would have done it that way. Like, I think I would have tried to move that more forward if I could. But overall, I mean, I think they've got something going. And I'll be anxious to see what they come up with in the future. So I'd like to hear what y'all think about this. The price, I paid it from a CVS, and they always jack things up like 1.5 times what it should be. I paid about $15. It was like 16 something with tax. I couldn't find them in Walmart. I haven't looked at them online, but I'm guessing probably most places sell them for $10 or $12, but I don't know. Maybe by the time I put this together, I will have done that research. But anyway, this was kind of fun to build. I hadn't built something from instructions for a while, but my rule is you only build it once, and then you never go back and build it again. But I should never say never, because one of my ideas coming up is to take some of my instructions from the 70s and maybe see how many of those old parts I have and see if I can rebuild them. I think that might be a fun series. Anyhow, that's going to wrap it up. I hope you enjoyed it. I'd like to hear your opinions on what you see. And of course, like always, I appreciate subscriptions and comments and all that good stuff and sharing. And I will see y'all later. Thanks a lot. Bye.